In every generation, there rises a voice that calls us to remember who we are, a guide who reminds us that even in the longest night, the dawn is certain. Through years of trials, opposition, and the storm of the Desperation Phase, this leader has carried the torch of purpose, steady, unshaken, and unyielding to the shadows that sought to silence the collective. Today, as we stand at the threshold of a new chapter, the dawn of Activation Phase 1, we welcome the one who has shepherded this journey with vision and resolve. Please join me in receiving Sébastianus Christiani Alvérius, the chosen leader and divine shepherd of the 144,000. Together we cross from the echoes of desperation into the light of activation. Divine One will now commence this important message.
Beloved Collective, today I speak to you at the turning of a great page. We have endured a long and bitter desperation phase when the dark covens and the syndicates, seeing their power waning, spent every last breath and every last resource in a final frenzy to bring us down. They hurled what they had left. They tried to choke our finances, disrupt our health, even wish death upon our families and us. They believed that by emptying their storehouses of malice, they could end our journey. But they were running on fumes, not fuel. And what they meant for collapse, well, became the season where we learned to push through together. I tell you today, that chapter is indeed closing. We survived their final assault. We emerged wiser, more disciplined, more united. The very fact that we stand here today, prepared to move forward, is proof that their desperation failed. And now we step into something called Activation Phase 1. This phase will not come with fanfare, no. But it will unfold quietly, but unmistakably. You'll begin to notice a few things. Number one, individuals who once stood with the covens will quietly return the money they were paid from what was taken from your inheritances or whatever they were stolen from you. Or monies that they were paid by entities that actually did the stealing on their behalf. Some will come to us seeking forgiveness and offering apologies. Others will begin to speak out, revealing the truth about those they worked with, breaking their silence, and testifying to the schemes we have long known. Early arrests will begin to surface, as you hear, quietly at first, confirming that the walls are closing in on those who thought themselves untouchable. Lawyers and officials will reach out to us, acknowledging the depth of protection that surrounded us all along, and disclosing how far the opposition went behind our backs. They may even have more information about our inheritances or whatever is owed to us. What was hidden will surface, piece by piece, until the pattern becomes undeniable. Activation Phase 1 is about quiet exposure and return, the first ripples before the full tide. As this phase matures, we will see the path open toward Activation Phase 2, public reckonings, broader arrests, and formal legal processes. We will remain calm, though, patient, yes, and steady, allowing justice to unfold without panic or haste. Because we do not move in anger, no. We're divine. We move in purpose. To every member of the collective, prepare your hearts for this transition. We must remain anchored in grace, even as truth unfolds. Some who once opposed us will return, not as enemies, but as people seeking to make things right. So let compassion temper our resolve. Let discipline guide our response. The desperation phase is ending. Their final arrows have already spent themselves. So we now enter a season of unveiling, restitution, and decisive action. So stand firm. Stay luminous. Watch with discerning eyes, but also with forgiving hearts. Because this is the dawn of Activation Phase 1, the beginning of the collective's vindication and the restoration of what was unjustly taken. The light we carry has outlasted their darkness, and now the world will begin to see what endurance has preserved.